What is going on, YouTube? What is going on, fellow entrepreneurs? All right, this is actually going to be a two-part video for two reasons. I know, right? Make it obvious. It's going to we're going to discuss what this channel is because it is our first entrepreneurial dad video. Okay, basically, I'm at a point in my life right now where I want to make some choices. I want to make some steps ahead, take some steps ahead to try to increase my monthly income, not by whatever means necessary, but intelligently and responsibly. Um, and as you can see, I'm on the eBay page, so I took a big step there. So again, I want to record my entrepreneurial adventure as I learn myself because I am no by no means a real entrepreneur. I am learning. All right, I want to become a smart, successful entrepreneur with what I can, with what I have, but means of income, monthly income, and assets and all that stuff. So I'm starting from an at-home dad with a certain amount of income that's coming in every month, and I want to increase it by trying new things, learning, and if we make mistakes, we make mistakes, but that's how we learn. And I want to record all that for you, everyone else. It's not just for dads, okay? It's it's for everyone who's at home like me. You could have a job as well, but if you're at home and you're just wondering, like, hey, what can I do to further pitch in the family and do better? So that's the whole point of this channel is to do better financially, try to do better month per month, and increase in financial stability, confidence, if you know what I mean. So with that said, this video is going to cover how much I made in my first month or almost a month on eBay. So check it out. All right, what's going on? We are back in our office, our professional office setting. And as I mentioned before, we're going to discuss how we started with our eBay, how we're doing, most importantly, what we're selling and what we've learned in the process, okay? As you can see, some of you who are on the more nerdy side, the dork side, I, I used to be a big Magic the Gathering trading card collector person, as well as with Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff like that. But more importantly, I'm also a giant gamer as well. So in that realm of things, I am in. So when I first thought about starting stuff, selling stuff on eBay, excuse me, I was thinking of like what's sitting around that has possible value, that it's not really doing anything for me right now, that if I sold, hey, could help me out. So I went through my closet and I found a big box of my old Magic the Gathering cards, some Yu-Gi-Oh cards, as well as, and there's some other stuff too that I sold already prior to that was extra just laying around. So I listed all those things, all my Magic the Gathering cards. Apparently there's a huge eBay market for it. So I've actually done pretty good, and I want to show you how good I've been doing with selling my extra Magic the Gathering cards, my extra computer equipment that I have laying around, because I'm kind of a tech head myself personally. I'm not like crazy expensive, but I do like to have technology around, and I just had extra stuff around. So we're gonna see what you've been waiting for, how much I've made since the 14th of last month to the 9th now, which is actually less than a month. Just how much I made from deciding to say, hey, let me start eBay. Okay, so we're gonna go here to the active, or to actually, excuse me, to the overview, how much we made. All right, there we go. In total, 20 items I've put on. All right, we sold 12, and we still have 8 active going on there. As you can see, $1,863.06. All right. So going from last month before that of just sitting around, I'm like, I would like to make some money, but I have no idea how. Until I finally decided. I said, hey, I'm gonna find out a way. I checked out YouTube. I found out some ways, and I saw that eBay was a good option to try out, and it actually turned out to be a really good option. Why? Because it's such a huge market. There's lots of people like me that have the same similar likes and everything. So, um, yeah. So as you can see, look at these numbers that I pulled in. Okay, these numbers. So the last thing that I sold was $275. It was two cards, two Magic the Gathering cards. All right. Before that, yeah, I just actually shipped these out. It was $125. My wife's old Samsung phone. All right. It had a cracked screen, but it worked perfectly fine. Sold it for $55. All right. It was just sitting there in a drawer of mine. I was like, maybe somebody would actually, excuse me, want this and actually take the time to fix it and use it. So also we had a humidifier sitting around the house. This was actually from a order mistake that happened a couple of months ago. Is long story short, someone's card numbers got taken. We got some of these extra, and one of them we're actually using, and we have an extra one. Everything got, as far as someone's money got taken, everything, it was all insured. Excuse me. It was all insured and everything, and we just have this thing sitting around. So I decided, along with all my extra Magic the Gathering cards, to just tag this along, and then you know what? $311. Okay, someone wanted this thing. So as you can see, another Magic the Gathering card. It's popular. If you have something, do study, do your homework on all the stuff you have inside your house. Everyone's everyone's stuff is different. Okay, as you can see, mine was more on the trading card electronic side. You might have something, comic books, pair of shoes, a movie prop, or something. You don't know until you look around. I spent an entire 24 hours rummaging through a closet and all that good stuff to find out what could be sold. I checked out my drawers, my tech drawers, and everything, and you'll see what I came up with. See, I had an extra hard drive sealed in there that I had bought for when I wanted to upgrade my computer. And I was just like, you know what? Let me see what I can get for it. Some guy bought it for $32. Great. It's like opening the drawer and finding $32. The next thing, big gamer. Back in the day, I had the Sony PlayStation Vita. It's a handheld device. Obviously, they're not doing so great because now these phones, iPhones and Samsungs, are just kind of killing them as far as games and everything. So I'm assuming this person is a collector of sorts, someone who likes to collect these novelty items as far as gaming equipment and all that stuff. Here we had another Magic card, $85. That Sony PS Vita was $90. Here we had an extra external hard drive. This I had bought I had bought it for when I was going to college initially. But we actually had a problem with this cell. Okay, so this is where one of my mistakes came in. And it could happen to anybody. So I had the item initially, all right? I had it set aside as one of those things that I'm gonna sell. It got sold. Someone bought it. I'm all like, sweet, awesome, $67. I got the money, and then when I'm trying to find the item to ship it, to wrap it and everything, I cannot find the item. To this day, I think it was one of my daughters that came in the office and just decided to hide it. I will find it eventually and then put it back on eBay. I refunded this guy. It was embarrassing, but hey, we learn. Yeah, we learn. I learned now to have it all stored in a special drawer somewhere, eBay drawer. Okay, so that's one of the mistakes. So as you can see, it was one of those. It was purchased within like the day, so it's popular. The hard drives. Okay, people need them, but unfortunately, I had to refund it. I will find mine, sell it. Okay, so next thing, I had an extra Bluetooth wireless mouse, and someone bought it for $47 and paid the shipping and all that good stuff. So the next, we're going to initially go into the very first items I sold here. All right, so as you can see, they're like the very first items I put on were this. This is what initially drove me to do it. I was like, what's something that someone really likes? I had these old sealed in the wrappers Magic the Gathering cards, and I was like, you know what? Let me see how much they're worth. I did my homework. They're a couple $100 for the three of them, and I was like, great. You know, honestly, I thought I would probably make about $200-300. I don't know. And then, to my surprise, my very first item that I thought I was gonna make $200-300, you know, at the best, it exploded, and I made $610 because I decided to rummage through my stuff, find some old stuff that somebody would want. And after that, as you can see, my curiosity went up. I was like, okay, I had an extra copy of Microsoft's Windows 7 Ultimate for a computer that I was going to build and all that stuff a long time ago, because that was a couple years back. Somebody still wanted it for $73, and I was just like, great. It's like, again, opening the drawer, finding $73. So, with all that great success, there were some mistakes that I made because I was just going crazy and I was excited and everything. There's these two ways to sell your, no, excuse me, 3 ways to sell your item. That's for me. If you're an eBay guru, you can correct me in the comments below, please. But there is the option to have the buy it now, where you set your price, and then you have the auction, and then you have the auction with reserve. Basically, the reserve is the same as a regular auction, but it kind of saves you from having to sell your item at a lower price. Like I initially had these Magic the Gathering packs at $100 bid, right? I chose to do that with the reserve. I saw the idea, it would save my price, or save my money with some peace of mind. And it's like, cool. They couldn't buy it without having to bid it to at least $200. So I was like, oh, they have to get it to at least $200. That's at least $200 I'm gonna make. But I had no idea that was an actual fee. There's an actual fee for the reserve price, and then on top of that, there was the actual fee for selling the item. So that was a giant chunk that got taken out of that $610. So be aware when you first start eBay and you hit that sell option, description and everything. There's going to be some options that say buy it now, reserve. Just be aware that there's nothing on here is free. eBay is a tool for you to make money. With that, there's going to be some expenses. They got to make their money. The reserve, it's kind of an insurance for you to pay a premium for you to make sure that you get what you want at least back from your sale. But remember, you got to pay eBay for that. So again, in total, We saw that number, $1,800 or so, on my first less than a month on eBay. It's how much I made. It's going to be different for everyone. Everyone's situation is different. All right. Why I did all this, why I wanted is I wanted to kind of empty out a lot of clutter and build a little capital for some goals that I want to not say goals, ideas that I want to kind of test out and see what I can do to again increase that monthly income to do the things that I want to eventually get to the goals. You know what I mean? So you gotta build a little capital, free up some space, and you can actually plan out those ideas, which I'm doing. This is what I'm doing for you guys. What I learn, you learn. What I gain and lose, you gain and lose, but in knowledge sense. You know what I mean? So if you liked this video, please hit that like button. If you know anything about eBay, if you're a guru yourself on eBay and you're like, oh, I've been on eBay for like 16 years, please enlighten me. I want to learn as much as everyone else does, okay? So if you like the idea of me starting this adventure as, entrepreneurial dad adventure, I want to learn how to make extra money, extra income, what steps to take, what to do. I'm going to do them all on video, record the entire journey for you guys. So definitely hit that subscribe button if that is what you're interested in. And I will definitely see you all in the next Entrepreneurial Dad video. Take it easy and be safe.